Hey, it's Cairo, and today I will be doing log number 4. I understand that I'm submitting this late. I have not been doing well lately, I guess, but yeah. So I want to talk mainly in this log about the play The Tempest that we had to watch, which I really enjoyed. I watched it 3 times to fully understand. The first time I was very confused, didn't quite understand the concept. The second time I understood it more, and then I just watched it a third time because I enjoyed it and I wanted to make sure that I understood it to the fullest extent. So I actually had to write a paper on the Tempest, and I focused mainly on because the Donmar version, it's a trilogy, and it's one of them where it's filmed in a prison. Well, the setting is in a prison, and the cast is all played by female members, which I find to be extremely empowering, and I loved it. I loved the whole concept. I thought it made the play have more meaning, if in a sense. I don't know. And the fact that it was played by people that have experienced like prison and criminal justice and everything. So it was really really interesting to me, and I focused mainly on females in theater, through history in the present and what's being done for in the future. And in the past, doing my research and everything, women weren't really allowed to be in plays. It was mainly just men. And then as soon as women became a part of theater and everything, theater became more popular. And to this day, which presently, right now, females do not have as many acting jobs, they don't have as many production jobs, filming jobs. It's mainly given out to men. I think it was statistically 34% less jobs than what men would get. So that was really interesting. And I'm just going to talk about what we discussed during class. Um, that this play kind of makes Deadly Theater alive. Deadly Theater is what I talked about in my previous logs, and this play made Deadly Theater seem lively and alive. And then the play, it was not meant to be played by women. It's a Shakespearean play, so originally it would not be played by women whatsoever. So that was really interesting that the director's concept for this was to make it all women, which I thought made it just more powerful, and I loved it. It was amazing. And I think that the whole reason why it was kind of set in a prison was because prisons have a lot of, I don't know, when you go to prison, it's meant for you to think about the rights and wrongs of life and everything. So that's probably one reason, I think, in my opinion, why it was probably set in a prison, because also prison is reckoning. It's reckoning, and it just gives people time to think. So it was the fact that it was filmed in a prison. I mean, it was presented in a prison was it was a powerful message. Because I don't know, prison is just sort of reckoning. It's a thought. And then we talked about mother-daughter love, and what's the difference between a father and a son's love versus a mother and a daughter's love. And mothers are always not always, not now, but were always the caretakers, the nurturers. And then we talked about how that is kind of like a mother-daughter relationship is the same feelings that Prosperous had in the play, which is inconsistent. And then something that we talked about in the breakout rooms was that the director's concept seemed inconsistent as to the reality of the play, which I disagree with. I don't think so at all. I think that the concept made perfect sense with the reality of the play, and I loved it so much. So I guess I'm out of time, but that's I guess what I'm gonna talk about in this log. I personally loved The Tempest, and I think I'm gonna watch the other two parts of the Don Moore trilogy because I loved it. I loved it. It was so powerful to me. Anyway, thank you so much.